What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the EU4 Super States AI only battle. Last video, I sort of doomed Indiana. I said leave a comment if you think they'd make it till the end, and then they got obliterated. But they're still here. Will they make it till the end though? I don't know, maybe. They might. I don't see what... Their independence is now guaranteed by Florida. That probably is going to keep them alive for a bit longer, to be fair to them. But yeah, 41% to take both provinces. I imagine New York can do that if they want to, and even with Florida trying to stop them, I imagine it would be an unlikely effort. There's a big war going on between Britain and France, and there's a few minor wars, but other than that, there's nothing going on up here in North America. Obviously, we saw Texas and New York team up on Yucatan, and Texas obliterated them down here. And, France, yeah, France is going after British Central America, I see, and Haiti has done its job, but France and Britain, I imagine... Tense is Britain. Oh, Britain is actually here. The problem is Provence. Yeah, France is going to lose because Provence is still a lot bigger. Even though Britain lost that battle, Provence just has too many men. So that will be interesting. There's just so many separatists at the moment for the Ottoman revolutionaries. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. So I thought it would be a good time about now to announce. Obviously, I did say before the next series I would play as a state, and I think that's going to stand. I'm not sure how that series will pan out because these series are very long, so I'm still considering some of the minor details. Sometimes, if you remember one of the first EU4 series we did, like the one where I played as Muscovy, and I didn't complete the whole game, I just wanted to form Russia for the first time. That was back when I was just getting into EU4. That was really fun, and all I did in that series was I showed you when stuff was happening. I do see there's a war going on. Let's see what's going on. Wyoming and Texas v Manitoba, Nevada, and Cascadia. Wow. Cascadia, their last two wars have been declared against, or have been with Manitoba twice, and, and Nevada once. But Nevada, wait, who? How did Wyoming attack Manitoba? How did, well, Cascadia guaranteeing Cascadia were guaranteeing their independence. Okay. And Florida chose not to help though, so it's Texas and Wyoming, but Nevada's going to be a real help. Cascadia, Manitoba. This will be an interesting one. I mean, it depends which Cascadia turns up, and at the moment it's not looking good. I mean, I see that it's 20 war score in favour. What the hell is this? Occidente has formed. I don't know if that's how you say it. Occidentian Sea of Cortez. Wait, where's the rest of them? Why is it not just called Occidente? I don't know, but either way, these guys formed, and they have a flag that's pretty close to the regular Mexico flag. So that's pretty cool. And they're allied to Texas, which helps. Ah, okay, Idaho just joined. It's going to be like, oh no, someone big just joined, but it is only Idaho. But what I was saying before was... what was I saying? I was saying that, yeah, basically I only showed you, like, when I declared a war, or when stuff happened, and updated you in between. It might be more like that. You may not see everything as much, because these series do take a really long time. Like 40 episodes is a long time. Like, this series started in sort of around, I think it was around the sort of 18th sort of time, just before Christmas, like 5-6 days before Christmas, and it's now early February, and we're still going in. So yeah, it'll probably be a shorter one. I think I haven't decided exactly on a state yet, 100%. There's still a few episodes to go of this before I have to have that decision made up. But I'm thinking of playing as, I think it was Virginia, someone over here, whoever it was that I chose to win. I think that's who it was. I think it was Virginia. And obviously, a big thing to bear in mind is I might not make it till the end. As you can see, Florida, for example, New York, we may not be able to stop them. So it will just be about having as much fun as we can until we're dead. But I will try my very hardest, I promise. French Columbia is going after Floridian Brazil individually. And also, Idaho got separate pieced very quickly, which was very smart by Nevada. I saw them go in there straight away, siege it out, and get the job done. So far, Manitoba's had a tough time, but Cascadia has not really done anything. But I don't actually see any Cascadian. I see that there's a 50 stack just hovering around, but I don't see the rest of them. Like, where are the other 250 stacks they had gone? Which is kind of alarm bells ringing. This is Wyoming's war, so I wouldn't expect Texas to grab too much land, though. So don't expect this to catapult Texas into the lead. As it stands, New York is still leading by around about 123 development, to be exact. But it's going to be close. It's going to be very, Very close, I think. Texas. Oh, okay, now it's just called Occidente. There you go. But these guys just popped out of nothing. I think Sonora has formed them or something. I don't really know, but they exist now. So there you go. Pretty cool. Pretty cool new nation. Just forming up down there. Nice touch. Brabant is getting bigger, by the way, and Brandenburg too. Both pretty big over here. Inside the HRE. Is the HRE still going? I haven't really looked at it. Here you go. Yep. Oh, Poland is the emperor. Okay, Austria, what have you done? But yeah, there's 17 princes left. 2 electors. They're just Bavaria and... Oh no. The elector of East Frisia is backing Austria. Bavaria is backing Poland. Okay, they didn't make it very far down here. They did not unite into one whole country at all. Okay, well, just interesting to get a look. What's going on? Oh my goodness, the Ottomans. 1 war score so far. I imagine they'll have more as time goes on. Okay, Florida and Britain are now all at war with the natives again. And, yeah, then Florida isn't even defending their colony from French Columbia. They're just like, nope, we're leaving you. Floridian Brazil can deal with this by themselves. Which is like, fair enough. Still not looking good here. Texas or Wyoming being the main party. A 53 war score right now. Cascadia just don't have a big stack of troops. They have just been useless when it comes to fighting. Even though they have a better leader now. Oh, that war just ended. And they gave a load of land back. They took a few provinces down here. They gave some stuff to Wisconsin. Manitoba now very small. I think Cascadia got away without losing anything there. Except the alliance to Manitoba. And Wisconsin kind of gained out of that because... Cascadia kind of gained out of that because Wisconsin, who are their ally, grew stronger. So, you know, I mean, there's always that benefit. And they're still guaranteeing the independence of Manitoba, so they didn't really lose anything. Cascadia, except manpower, but I don't know what else they would have done. Nevada, obviously their allies weak, but they're guaranteed by Texas now. So Nevada, it doesn't really matter. And that's just stopping Cascadia from doing much more. Cascadia very limited on options right now. On what they can do, but we are losing states gradually. They're just shrinking. Like I said, the 4 sort of ring we've formed around the outside of powers just eating away at the inside. Wisconsin and Wyoming probably would be the last 2 standing if we were to go on for like forever and just have like until these 4 chomp down on everything. Because even though they are losing occasionally, particularly Cascadia and Florida tend to be losing, in general they are all growing. So 710% for all of Florida. 1,056 for all of Texas. How much is it? 1,231 for all of New York, and for all of Cascadia, 976%. So they're all growing. Wisconsin is kind of recovering. They're nowhere near what they used to be, but they have kept themselves sustained, and they have about 80,000 men, which is twice as much as Michigan, who they kept alive as a 1-province minor for so long after they destroyed most of them. And now Michigan are just here, allied to New York, living life. That is how easy things can change. Obviously, Quebec came back. It'd be great to see them make it to the end. They've had a fantastic alliance with New York. That's really helped them. They can't really do anything, though. That does suck for them. But, you know, they're allied to Nunavut as well. So, I mean, unless they attacked British Greenland, called in New York, which they probably could do, that'd be pretty cool to see, to be fair. I would be excited for that. Okay, Floridian Brazil is Florida's dealing with the natives so that Floridian Brazil can try and deal with French Columbia here in the other war. Bit of a mess. Just a complete mess. I swear Britain and Florida keep attacking these guys and not taking anything. Like, these guys, they don't seem to be shrinking very quickly. They seem to be doing just fine at this point in time. What is it? Cascadian noble rebels. Oh, up they're dead. There was somewhere that was struggling with rebels, wasn't there? And they couldn't. It was District of Columbia. Have they changed their government type? No, they're still a territory. That's what they were before. These AIs are they're very lucky with their leaders. You know, they get a lot more 666s than the average player does. I'll tell you that. But yeah, nothing changed, even though they had all those noble rebels. Maybe New York came and dealt with them. I don't know. Sort of thing they might do. Texas is at war with Florida. Wait, no. Did I get everyone? No, yep, they are. New York. Oh my goodness. New York attacked Florida. calling in Quebec, Texas, and the District of Columbia, Florida, Floridian Brazil, and Great Britain to defend. I think this is going to be bad for Florida. Just get that sort of feeling. I mean, if Texas and New York wasn't enough, you've got Quebec and District of Columbia bringing probably about an extra combined sort of 50,000 men. Florida's troops are currently in South America. Texas have tons more troops anyway, as do New York. And this, not going to be a good time for Florida down here. Not going to be the best time for them. They haven't really had any allies recently, so that would explain their issues probably. This is not going to go well. Already New York pushing in already with... Oh, no, they're losing at this point, but that's because Texas's navy is getting having a bit of a struggle. But Florida obviously have to recover all these troops, and the natives actually grew. Oh, and wait, what? I don't know. They grew. They shrunk again. They're still alive. All these wars are proving very pointless, and Florida has to escort its troops home. And at the moment, it's not looking good for Florida. Texas and New York now starting to make an impact. Still -2 war score. Don't really know how that's possible, because look at all this occupation, and Florida's not really doing anything, but... Either way, it is going down. Have you taken out? No, Alaska's still here. I just need to keep checking. Don't want to forget about them. They are still up there in that corner. 30 years to go now. We are getting nearer to the end. This will probably be one of the last big wars we get to see. And between three of the 4 powers. And there you go. Look at that for Florida. Not a good time. Obviously, they are the only ones with sort of assistance elsewhere. I mean, when you look at it like this, it starts to look a bit scary for them. But I really don't see Britain and its colonies helping enough to prevent this. The game just started going really slowly. I imagine it's because this is just a huge mess right now. -1 war score. District of Columbia's taken stuff. I don't see any like large stack from Florida anywhere. I see like 2s and 1s. I see 75 from Texas, 78 New York, another 54, 32, 38, 40, 39. 31 from Quebec too. Lots of troops from Texas and New York just sieging out all the forts as they need to, and I think we'll very quickly like just see a huge jump in war score when all the sieges sort of finish at the same time. That will not be a good time for those guys. But yeah, Florida not enjoying this. Obviously, like I said, they're not going to die. They're going to lose probably quite a few provinces, but they'll still be here, and it's going to take a lot of wars to get rid of Florida. They'll still be here at the end. They'll probably still be in 4th place at the end. But yeah, this isn't going to help them at all. If they were hoping of catching Cascadia at least. But it's a race between New York and Texas. New York declared this war, and I think if New York take a lot of provinces, then I don't see another way that Texas have time to really do it. Unless they went after Florida again, maybe just went on a butchering mission. Oh, there's a 45 stack though from Florida. Yeah, but Texas have a 63 stack here that's not even been involved in this war. It's literally just in Mexico. Okay, there's a big stack of British and Florida's troops. About 100,000 in Yucatan, and Texas and New York are about... Oh my goodness, this is going to be huge. In Yucatan land. There we go. Oh, no, New York caught one of them out with a 50 stack. Why are you going further south? Okay, you're going to siege the British stuff, and you're letting their army just wander straight up into Texas. Seriously, guys? Come on. But I mean, it doesn't particularly matter. Texas still have a ton of troops over here, as do New York. War score currently 2 in New York's favour. You'd think it would be more, wouldn't you? But they're obviously sieging out some stuff. It looks like Quebec is probably sieging out provinces that are going to be helping. And is that the case? No, it's still at 2 war score. Okay, game. Just keep on leaving behind Texas. Yeah, they're not giving up this stuff, Texas. And they're going to lose that battle. Yep. There's going to be some big stuff going on in Mexico. Texas, 60. That was like a 70 stack v 70 stack. Pretty well balanced, but Texas winning. Sending the Florida troops back. Okay, Britain looks like they're about to win, but are New York going to get in time? Are they going to cling on? No, but then they attack with a separate stack. And once again, Britain wins. They had a 100 stack at the end there. I don't know what happened there. Dang, lots of men dying. Very sad, but 17 war score now for New York. And that is going to be it for this episode, guys. 1793. We are getting closer. I imagine there is probably... next episode we should be on about 1803, then 1813. Probably about 3 episodes to go. But as always, if you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like and a comment down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.